Let's move on to down in 7th place, Richmond County, which isn't really saying a lot, again, because they're well and truly in this title race. And we jumped to them because they are in the Kilby Cup final. We actually recorded this show before the Kilby Cup final took place, so we don't know who's won, them or CPR. But Jacob, you and I have both seen Richmond in the Kilby Cup. We know that they had a bit of a rocky full season, but this Kilby Cup side they have now, is this the best Richmond team that we've ever seen?
I would think so. And talking a little bit to both Hal and Kem, they talked about that fall season. They don't have their normal number 9 up top, Letty Bardich. He became a father. So, when life calls, you have to answer it. So this Richmond County side is a little bit different than what we've seen over the last year and a half, 2 years. They were generally, looking for that big guy in the middle with hold-up play. Bloody Bardich was really good at getting the ball to the feet and trying to get it out to the wings. But they've really changed their shape. They've had a lot of new signings come in, and they have looked really strong. They looked really strong in that win against Borgetto in the semifinals. This is a side that I think is going to surprise some people. Again, Richmond County were fighting really hard till the end last season, trying to get up into the EPSL. Weren't able to do so. They were fighting neck and neck with Hoboken and Borgetto. But there's something about this Richmond County side now that just feels that little bit elevated. Mark Schnotzstein has scored a myriad of goals throughout this season. He's really been clinical from the wing, but both in scoring and in providing assists. And some of the new signings that they have in the middle are just elevating this Richmond County side to another level. They are really looking dangerous. And like you said, I think this is the best that we've seen them over these last 2 years.
Let's have a look at the new signings they have brought in 22-23 season. So some of these came over the summer. Some of them came in just now over the winter. But so now, with Ronaldo coming in from Carmendi, the front three being Snadstein, Ronaldo, and then also new signing Cali, who's been an absolute sensation. I think it's probably the quickest attack in all of Division 1. They are absolute lightning, and I certainly saw when they played against Shamrocks in the group stage of the Kilby Cup, Richmond did not have a lot of the ball. They were very disciplined defensively, and then when they had the opportunity to break, they just pounced like a tiger, and they are so difficult to catch. The Genie brothers in there have added a lot of quality in the back and also in midfield. Bunyard, very composed player, normally playing sort of in that number 6 position. Sumansky really shored up the defensive problems that they were having a lot of full season. He was with Richmond previously. It was out, I think, for 2 years because of various COVID-related stuff. Massive to have him back. And then also Yuri Fadash, who, of course, we've been following for about a year now on Game and Frame. The 18-year-old, now 19-year-old, who we first saw in FA Euro, their USL A Academy side, made his USL 2 debut for FA Euro just before he turned 19 years old, and now with Richmond, he's a real Swiss Army knife. They've played him all sorts of different positions. Generally, you want him out wide, very bullish, very aggressive, and he's someone who can take the game by the scruff of its neck. And then Jacob, you saw this new Russian they've got, who I had a quick look at his bio, Valery, and I'm going to try not to murder his name, Sarah Maltin. 27-year-old, he had a stint playing at Dynamo Moscow in the top Russian Premier Division, and also played a little bit of USL Championship for Austin Bold FC. So what did you make of Valery, Jacob?
Well, I think he, alongside the Genie brothers, in a really refreshed midfield for Richmond County, it's just oozing with quality. I think that they've done a really good job of reinforcing in the middle, and with this new attack that they're running, with the pace down the wings that they've got, and also the ability to mix and match up front. I think having 3 really solid midfielders that are able to get balls to feet and are also able to get the distribution down the wings is imperative. Valery was fantastic in that semifinal against Borgetto. The Genie brothers as well really shined. And I think they're going to be really tough to break down, Richmond County, because they think they play so well without the ball. Zumansky, as you said, was pivotal at the back. And the ever wonder, the man who I still don't understand how he does his job so well, Hermes Adamovi at the back, the cat. He has been he has his moments, but he does have relative consistency between the sticks for Richmond County. So I really think that they have just upgraded at every single position going into this season. I know they had some issues in the fall with consistency. Obviously they were still trying to parse through the attack, trying to deal with that Bloody Bardich. But I think that what we've seen from them in this Kilby Cup run-up has been that this side is looking dangerous. And like you said, they're down in 7th place, but they're only 6 points off the top. And with how topsy-turvy this league is, with how chaotic, every match week is, I wouldn't count Richmond County out with having a little bit of a late run here. I think they've still got a lot to prove. I think beating Borgetto in the Cup will be a huge vote of confidence getting to the final. Obviously, we play tomorrow, so we'll see if I'll eat my hat there. But I really think this Richmond County side are going to surprise some people going in the spring.